Hi Tricia, I'll give you the I'll show you how to create a space. I'm sort of going to emulate or pretend to be you and log into your account here. If we click on the instructions button right here as soon as we log in, the way I get to it is by going to the overview tab here. So instead of the downloading the product, just go to the overview tab and right here activate sandbox. So if you ever need to do this in the future, because what this will do is it'll create a testing space, FTP testing space. It'll be active for 45 days, and then after that point in time you can create a new one if you need to. But I'm going to click activate. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to do that at the end of the video and then send you the FTP information, because once it's activated you'll actually find it under my websites or my web hosting, but it also takes a minute and sort of chews up my browser. It sits there and takes a few minutes to create the sandbox, so the browser becomes inactive. But in the meantime, what I'd like to do is take you, I'm going to go back to where we first logged in here, and this time I'm going to click the instructions button once again. And now I'm going to go to the instructions tab. So instead of overview, we're going to go to instructions, and you can go through the basic lessons, and these are things that just people have asked questions about, but you need to select your editor right here, whatever editor you're going to be working with. But what I like to suggest is that's sort of the getting started, the introduction, the advanced guidelines. That's just for, those are questions folks have asked, and we've sort of put information in there. Where you may find the most beneficial is click on the minimized, the secondary, or the primary layout, because there's 3 different layouts in your template. And for example, the primary layout that has the larger image slider, the secondary layout that has a smaller image slider, and the minimized layout it has no image slider. The rest of the information, like the website name, anything that's shared amongst all the pages, your menu bars, your footer, that information you'll find in all 3 of these sections. But once you've selected your preferred editor, you'll see a screenshot show up. It might take a few seconds to, or 20 seconds or so to show up here, but then you'll have a whole list of, website name or footer, or, how to change images in the sliders, things like that. All the instructions will show up as sort of a menu item over here on the left hand side, and a screenshot of the page will show up on the right hand side, and you can sort of match up. It'll have a little number on each area of the page, and you just go and sort of open up the menu with that number, and then you can find the tutorials. And a lot of it you'll see text or video. You can sort of tab between the two, but anyways, that's where to go find them. I'm going to go back here and activate your sandbox, and I'll send you that FTP information in the ticket.